But we need to move on. We need to move on to a cruise line or a cruise company that's very close to my heart, which is Princess Cruises. My partner worked for Princess Cruises for around about, it was about 7 years, I think, 7, 8 years. This is the Island Princess. I do think they are fabulous, fabulous ships. And, of course, top cruise agents to Princess as well.
And this is one of the reasons, again, to book with Planet Cruise. Again, top agent on this. Now, on this particular cruise, you're starting off in Barcelona, and this is one of the great things. Lovely place. I mean, you've got La Ramblas if you just want to go shopping. It's one of the best markets. You can literally buy anything and everything. Forget Portobello Road. This is a great place. The architecture, of course, you've got Gaudi, the buildings and the mosaics, there's just amazing there. And, of course, you've got to go to the cathedral, Sagrada Familia. It was started over 100 years ago. It's still being finished off. And, of course, Barcelona, fantastic for its shopping. Yes. One of the best places. We always used to love this crew getting off in Barcelona because some of the shopping was really fantastic. From Barcelona, we're going to be going then to Toulon. But, of course, the ship itself...
Well, we've actually got 2 nights stay in Barcelona, first of all, which is fabulous. But then you do get on board. You've got a 4-star hotel. So let's have a little look on board, because the ships, I do think, are absolutely stunning. And I know we've got a little clip of film that will just run you round the ships themselves.
Princess Cruises first set sail in 1965 with a single ship cruising to Mexico. Today, the line has grown to become the 3rd largest cruise line in the world.
Princess is known for being a bit of an industry innovator, because over the years they've introduced so many new features and experiences on board their ships that have been so popular, other cruise lines are now copying them.
Among them are affordable balconies on many of the ship's outside cabins, as well as 24-hour dining, and a choice of dining venues and flexible dining times. Princess ships also debuted features such as movies under the stars and the Sanctuary adults-only Oasis.
In the fitness centre, you'll find all the latest equipment, plus a range of classes including cycling, Pilates, yoga, stretch and abs. But if chilling out and being pampered is more your thing, then you might want to head up here, to the tranquil environment of the Lotus Spa.
With a menu of dozens of calming and rejuvenating treatments, the Lotus Spa is guaranteed to be one of the highlights of your cruise.
Throughout the day on your Princess Cruise, the chefs are busy preparing your next memorable meal. All bread, cakes and pastries are baked 3 times a day. All sauces are prepared by hand.
Specialty restaurants include Sabatini's, Princess's signature Italian restaurant. The Crown Grill offers a variety of premium beef and seafood dishes. But
tonight's formal night and I've decided to eat in the main restaurant. As I'm booked on anytime dining, I can just turn up and eat at whatever time I like. Princess are known for their dynamic and exciting production shows, with some of the largest casts at sea. Tonight we've got a 70s theme with Blame It on the Boogie.
All shows are produced in-house and feature lively music and stunning choreography, featuring one of the largest casts at sea. As well as shows, you can enjoy a night of stand-up comedy, a game show, a sing-song in the piano bar, a romantic dance, or just a quiet night with friends in a lounge bar.
Something completely different. How about a movie under the stars? It's a signature feature of all Princess ships, and it's a great way to end the day.
I love Princess, really close to my heart. Gorgeous, gorgeous ships. But let's see where we're going as well, because that's so important as well. So we're starting off, well, where are we starting? We're in Barcelona. We've had 2 nights stay there. 2 nights
in Barcelona.
Where are we heading to?
We're going to be going to Toulon, so we're off to France, and this is actually a fantastic maritime port. For those of you that are interested in your ships, maritime history, of course, the Charles de Gaulle, France's aircraft carrier, is actually based there. But it's also the gateway to the Provence and, of course, Côte d'Azur. So Saint-Tropez is just up the road, so fantastic little coast, great little beaches, and just full of history. Then we're going on to Florence, of course.
Oh gosh, this is a lovely itinerary.
This is the place you've got to go to Pisa. If you haven't done Pisa, I managed to say it right this week. You've got to go
pizza.
Pizza. Well, you've got to have pizza when you're in Pisa. There's some great little stalls. When you're actually here at the Leaning Tower, you've got to have the famous photograph taken where you're holding your hand up. And there's some great little stalls where you can get some quite tasteful trinkets and things. But of course, you have got Florence and the Ponte Vecchio Bridge. Fantastic for seeing art and sculpture. Of course, there's many different sculptures of David, not just the original. So a lovely little place to go around in Florence and Pisa. Then you go into a biggie. This is Civitavecchia for Rome. Like Glenn was saying earlier on, the Colosseum. You've got to drive into Rome, book a tour,
yes.
get onto the guys at the concierge department at Planet Cruise. Of course, you've got the Colosseum, of course, you've got the Sistine Chapel, you've got the Vatican City, Trevi Fountain, the Spanish Steps, so much to do in Rome. It really is, it's like Challenge Annika. Then you're on to Naples. Now, this is the actual birthplace of pizza. And this is one of the oldest towns in Italy. Again, this is a great place to go for history because, of course, you've got Herculaneum, you've got Mount Vesuvius, you've got Pompeii, and you're just down the road from the Amalfi Coast. There's so much to do in this port. If you haven't been to some of the historical sites, do that. It's got to be tick list. If you've been there before, then enjoy the actual town itself. Then you've got a fantastic day at sea.
Lovely.
And then this is a hidden gem. I'm telling you now, where Saint-Tropez had the status of the place to go, Mykonos is that hidden gem.
Yeah,
it is a beautiful, I mean, look at it, whitewashed buildings.
Like a film set, isn't it? Is that stunning?
Well, you see all these adverts that are in Greece. This is where they're filmed.
Yeah.
You've got to go down into one of the main squares. Apparently there's a pelican that walks around. There's a massive giant pelican that walks around and people just feed it.
I've got ducks like that, but not pelicans.
A little bit different. The windmills as well, famous location if you like your film locations. Of course, the Bourne Identity finished up in Mykonos as well.
Right.
So now we're going completely different. The Mediterranean, of course, is a melting pot of different cultures, and we're going to Istanbul. Now this, if you love your film locations, you can see there, of course, the Blue Mosque. As you're sailing in, one thing that's good to do, get up early, because on the sailing you'll actually see the barracks where Florence Nightingale was, the famous, Florence Nightingale was actually based. Of course, film locations, Skyfall and From Russia with Love were both filmed. Of course, you'll see the Grand Bazaar, over 4,000 stalls in one marketplace. It really is amazing. Then you're on to Kusadasi. Now, this is, again, historical. You've got the Temple of Artemis, you've got the Library of Celsus as well. This is one of the 7 wonders of the world. So if you do like history, you've got to go here on a tour. And of course, Hadrian's house and the House of Virgin Mary as well. Then you're on to Athens. It just keeps on rolling. This is one of the biggest historical cruises that you can go on. Of course, you've got to go to the Acropolis. Shopping-wise, just around the Acropolis, you've got the Plaka, which is a real, there's no cars around. It's a fantastic pedestrian area. I've still actually got a leather bag that I bought there, and this is going back over 12 years ago. Fantastic quality for the actual money. I have a good barter down there as well. If you like having a little bit of a barter, that's the place to go. Then, of course, from Athens, we've only scratched the surface on that port, Venice. Now, this is where you get an overnight on board. Venice is fantastic in a daytime, but at night, so romantic. Do the gondola. If you're going with a loved one, do the gondola tour. Of course, you've got the Grand Canal, you've got the Rialto Bridge, Bridge of Sighs, St Mark's Square as well. One place to definitely go to as well, where you got the Bridge of Sighs, just down on the Grand Canal. I don't know whether you went into there. There's this lovely little hotel called Hotel Daniele. It's not the cheapest, but you've got to go in there for a Bellini cocktail.
Right.
It's one of the best experiences. Marble staircases, and all the waiters, they're all in their waistcoats and white gloves. It really is a great experience, well worth doing.
Absolutely fabulous. Great ports for this. 14 fabulous nights. Have a look at what's included. You've got an amazing value here. It is deposit only. You can see there you've got a free upgrade from interior to ocean view when you're booking the 25th of June or the 12th of August. You've got a free upgrade from ocean view to balcony available on the other dates. Of course, you've got your return flights, and also inquire if you want regional flights. We can fly you usually from all over the UK, and you've got 2 nights stay in a 4-star hotel in Barcelona as well. Have a look at the prices. Really incredible deals. Remember, the ID number for this is 97298, and also jot down that phone number, different to normal. So 0800 781 5458 and planetcruise.co.uk if you're going onto the website. And of course, you can book up those tours in advance.